Welcome back. We're going to watch this dash cam footage of this carjacking that happened in Southfield here earlier in 2025. And then we'll get into the details of it so you can see what really happened.
Hopefully, you start making our way over there.
Yeah, 733 for unit. Once they're behind the vehicle, have to advise and we can shut down the engine.
They can shut down the engine.
98, copy. 733 westbound 10 approaching Edgemont Drive. Westbound 10 approaching Edgemont. 733 approaching beach, westbound 10.
Approaching beach on 10.
10-4 approaching beach for westbound 10. Southbound Samoset from 10.
Southbound what?
Samoset?
Southbound Samoset from 10.
Okay, it's 1 west.
733 west, update speed is 37.
Gary, not the next one, but the next one.
10-4.
Next one.
Somerset. It's the next road.
Oh, that's Edgemont.
Yep, next one. It's the next one. Somerset.
733 coming up to a dead end on Samoset.
Nope,
Waycross.
10-4 coming up to dead end on Samoset.
And we're pulling out Samoset.
10-4.
It's like at the dead end. Blue Trailblade. Keep going. It's just dead end.
Away in front of the car now.
Yep, it's right there.
733
98, give us priority.
23535 Samoset.
Nose it in.
10-4 stationary, 23535 Samoset.
Let me see your fucking hands right now! Show me your fucking hands! Go. 98 taking off, northbound Samoset.
10-4 taking off priority traffic for 798. Sounds good.
Call it.
98 radio, still northbound.
Still northbound.
Steve
78 radio should be coming up to 10 mile an hour.
10-4 coming up to 10 miles.
Nope. Where is somebody's
Stop.
behind it? Yep.
Call it.
One radio, I got him. We are on Forest View right now, coming up the beach.
One radio, I got him. We are on Forest View right now, coming up the beach.
Forest View coming up the beach.
One radio, we cracked
We're
up.
going to be northbound beach from Forest View. Northbound beach from Forest View.
Crashed out. Let me see your fucking hands right now!
Running with the pistol on him, running with the gun on him. Running with the gun on him.
Dog, stop and get my dog! Stop and get bit!
Running with the gun on him.
So that was the body cam footage of that carjacking incident that happened on January 31st, 2025. The estimated report time was about 9:20 a.m. And this came out of Southfield, Michigan, in Oakland County. So let's get into some of the details. As we watched that, what did you guys think? You know, then here we just have a little bit more information. Again, it's a carjacking. The location took place at a residence at someone's home, right in their driveway, and we'll look at that report here in just a few minutes. And then we have the offender. Okay, this is the guy who committed the crime. He was 19 years old at the time he committed the crime. Hubby Lee Marion III. And then again, one of the victims was an officer. He got charged with felonious and aggravated assault. Felonious assault is a very serious crime. If you've seen any of our other content that has felonious assaults, we go over kind of some of the law with that. But anyway, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. I just wanted to show you that one as far as the officer goes. And then here we have some of the evidence that they found, being he had a pair of black gloves. One of them was located in the seat. The other one was located on the ground, as you can see, next to his iPhone, which was later put on airplane mode. And this is what he was wearing. Okay. Black short sleeve t-shirt, a black hoodie, black sweatpants. Okay. Dressed in all black. And the year, make, and model of the car that was stolen was a 2022 Chevy Trailblazer. And then at the bottom here, you can see the gun that was used, which was an AR-15 style pistol. It was a 300 blackout, and it had no serial numbers. So this was a ghost gun. Okay. Now notice here, let me just scroll down just a minute. Notice here, because I found this to be interesting. It said they found 31 live rounds. Okay. I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, we'll keep going. All right. And then this is kind of just the narrative of what happened. We have when you see the RP there, that's the reporting person. So this would be the homeowner that called. He reported that someone was armed in a black hoodie. They were armed with an AR. They just stole his Trailblazer. Now, I won't get into I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but this car was stolen as the homeowner was sitting in the car, parked in the back of his driveway. He was getting ready to leave. He had some errands to run, and he seen this individual walking towards him with a gun. And then the guy approached him, pointed the gun at him, said some things, and the homeowner got out of the car and ran to his garage to hide. Okay. And then the suspect took off with the vehicle. All right. And then the report here. So Officer Allen and another officer, they were assisting in locating the vehicle. The vehicle was described as a dark blue Trailblazer, a Chevy Trailblazer, and it was taken at gunpoint. Now, notice here, it was stated they were on the phone with OnStar and attempted to ping the vehicle's location. All right. They did ping the location. So one thing that was, as I was watching this, I thought for the first time, before I even read this report, I thought the car that was stolen, he was sitting in the homeowner's driveway. No, he went to another location and backed in someone's driveway. For what reason? I have no idea. But the house that you've seen where the vehicle was stolen and the officers approached him, that was not the house it was stolen from. Completely different location. And he found himself on a dead-end street. Speeds reached, as you can see at the bottom here, speeds reached 60 to 90 miles per hour. That is hauling. That's booking it, right? A detective from Oakland County Violent Crimes Task Force, FBI, Violent Crime Task Force, will be handling this case at a federal level. And I'm not sure what made it go federal. So I thought that was kind of interesting, right? Anyway, some more with the police report. They just basically went through the vehicle after he had crashed onto a tree. Um, Once he was hit by the officer, to prevent him from running any further, that's when he dropped the pistol in the intersection of Beach and Forest View. And they found his other black glove and his iPhone. And here's where they photographed both sides of the AR pistol, noting that there was no stampings, no serial numbers, or marks on the firearm. They did do their DNA test on the grip and the heat shield, and they ejected the live round out of the AR, and they held it for prints. It says the magazine contained 30 live 300 blackout rounds, with one in the chamber, making it 31 live rounds. And so, if you're a gun owner and you're familiar with the AR platform, you know where I'm speculating here. All right, and then this is our carjacker right here, Habib Lee Marion, booked out of Oakland County. He's facing several charges. He was 19 at the time this happened. His booking date was 2/2/25. Okay. Let's look at his charges. He's got 10 total that he was facing, and currently I don't know where this court case is at as far as was he charged with all of these or not. So he's got a couple different assaults on an officer or obstructing justice or resisting arrest. I don't think any of those would be resisting arrest. Maybe it was for, fleeing and eluding. I think he actually was charged with that too, but you can see he's got a weapons concealed carry charge on there, some firearm related charges on there. I would have to speculate that that weapons felony charge, one of those anyway, would more than likely be for a ghost gun. But carjacking is his main charge, which in the state of Michigan holds up to a life sentence or any other time that the judge or prosecutor seems appropriate. But he could be facing up to life in prison for that. I don't think he will, just because of Michigan's justice system. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. But here's some more. Felonious assault. That's more than likely what he got with the carjacking on the homeowner, being that he pointed a firearm at the homeowner, fleeing and eluding. And of course, he didn't have a driver's license. So that's the rundown of this story. And the things that happened is Habib was walking down the street, decided to walk up on a homeowner, point a gun at him, steal their car, and take off. And he ran from the police, and he was hit by a car and still arrested. And now he's got 10 charges that he could be facing. That is the details. That's all I've got. Have a good day.